Hello again and welcome back to March Payne's Midlife Dolly Crisis, and today I'm going to be doing something I should have done quite a while ago, which is unbox these Sindy dolls. So this is from the second wave of the Kids Kreations Sindy dolls. Unfortunately it was the second and final wave. These were out in 2022, which is a little while back. So yeah, as I say, I should have unboxed them ages ago. But, you know, there's no time like the present. These are two of the 5 dolls that were out. This is the front of the box, so they're pretty kind of standard. They've got this sort of band bit at the bottom here. It kind of shows you what you're going to get. So with these boxes, you can fold them out and make them into like a play set. So we will have a quick look at that as well. But our main interest, obviously, is the actual dolls. There were 5 in this series, so these are 2 of them. I think, did I already unbox one of them? I did. I unboxed this one. So I did actually start to unbox these dolls, and then I just didn't get to do the other 4. So yeah, so I already unboxed the flower one, which is that one. I think she was called Flower Magic. So today I'm going to be unboxing Music Star and also Party Time. And obviously you can have a quick read here. It says normally something quite sort of aspirational, which is nice, obviously for kids, and the artwork is really lovely. They are actually quite easy to get out from what I remember. So yeah, so here on the side, so it says inside, basically you'll get the doll, you'll get the accessory, and on the other side of this it shows you what you can make, basically. So for this doll here, you can make, I think that's like a little stage, and there's some sheet music, and there's like a keyboard that you can sort of make as well. And then similarly, here we go. So in the Party Time one, you can make these sort of boxes, like sort of presents, I suppose. And then with this doll, this kind of shows you everything you're going to get inside. So I am going to get these open, and then we'll have a look at the dolls. So here are our 2 girls here. They were incredibly easy to get out of the box. They don't have any tags in them or anything. They literally are just sort of like put inside this kind of like plastic mould bit here, and you literally just lift everything out. There's nothing, no tags, no nothing. The only thing was that this one had a rubber band sort of keeping her hair onto her arm, I guess just keeping it straight in the box, but that was easy enough to remove. So yeah, they're kind of a dream. There's no Kimble tags, there's nothing to pull out. It's just so easy. Maybe before we have a look at the dolls, let's have a look at the boxes that they come in. So let's move these gals out the way. So this was the box for Party Time. And as I say, you're basically meant to use this as kind of like a play set. Take this stuff out here. So this is kind of meant to be a backdrop for her. This is sort of her shop. So she sells kind of party paraphernalia, I suppose, a bit like Party City, but smaller. So yeah, we've got a cake there, we've got all kind of things in the background there, an archway balloons, which is quite cute. And then all these kind of parcels at the bottom, and some bunting. So that's quite nice. So you'd obviously stand that up, and then you could use the doll in it. We've also got some stuff to make. So here we go. So we've got sort of like parcels that you can kind of pop out and sort of glue together. We've got a cake top. Oh, presumably you can make a cake then, I'm guessing. Maybe? Actually, I don't know how you would make a cake with this. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a cake involved. Maybe. But anyway, look. So there's various different things you can make here. Oh, here we go. This is the side of the cake. Yeah, so this is the side of the cake. You join that together and then you put that on the top of the cake. That's quite cute. There's also these things here for bunting. So you'd need some sort of string to sort of attach them to. But that's quite cute. It's kind of nice that, you know, you've got stuff to do. It kind of makes it more playable, doesn't it? And then here we go. So we've got some party hats. We've got a cake plate, the cake plate there. And obviously they are, oh, I was going to say they're double-sided, but they're not. Ignore that. It's plain on the back. We've got some party invitations, I think, there, and another sort of like box thing there. Oh, party bag. It's a party bag there. So yeah, so that is that one. And then this is the box for Music Star. So this is meant to be, I'm presuming, like a music shop. More sort of, I think, musical instruments. But also records as well. So we've got, this is kind of the backdrop bit. So we've got an old-fashioned looking sort of mini jukebox on the top there. We've got various posters, headphones, vinyl, and like a mini guitar. I'm guessing that's in scale. It's not the biggest guitar there, is it? And then we've got some speakers at the bottom there. So that's quite cute. So you'd stand that up, obviously put the doll in it. And then we've got these bits here. So on the back of this, so you fold this round and you basically make a stage for the doll. She does come with a guitar, so we'll have a look at that in a bit. But yeah, so she can stand there and play her music in her shop. And then we've got bits here, which you'd be able to pop out because they've kind of got a perforated edge. So you'll be able to just pop them out and sort of make them. So this is the keyboard. And then this is sort of like the sheet music here. And that's that. So let's have a look at the dolls. So we're going to look at Party Time first. I think this doll probably had the least love, possibly, out of the second wave of them. In a way, because she does feel like a copy of Sweet Treats, who had exactly the same hairstyle as this doll, like exactly. The colour is different. Her skin tone is also not the same as Sweet Treats, and obviously her outfit is quite different as well. So I'm guessing this is meant to be some sort of like party frock. I don't really know. I don't know if it works, I have to be honest. I like the dress as it is, but I don't know if I would look at this and say, oh yeah, she works in like a party shop, or you know, a party organizer. But anyway, it is very pretty. I really like the colours. It's very nicely made. So it's a kind of lavender colour with pink details. We have a pink waistband here. We've got sort of silver dots all over the bodice. We've got the pink ribbon sort of shoulder straps there. And then we have layers. We have layers here at the skirt. So we've got net sort of with sparkles in it. We've got a few layers of that, to be honest. And then we've got a piece of sort of proper fabric underneath there. So, you know, we don't see too much of Sindy. Going down to the bottom, we've got these shoes. Now, I have seen this mould before, which was from the first wave, but I can't remember who actually had them. They were pink when we saw them previously. But they are a cute design. They've got little sort of bows on the top there, which, you know, if you were of a mind, you could maybe sort of paint with some acrylic paint or something, just to kind of make them pop a bit more. One of the things with these dolls is that their articulation is actually very good. So we've got a head that basically just sort of turns back and forth. So there's no pivot or anything on there at all. But actually very slightly. You can make her look up a little bit, but you can't sort of tilt it to either side. The arms move around on like a ball joint, and she has got elbows and she has wrists as well. They're nice and stiff actually. I don't like it when they're too loose because it feels like they're not going to hold a pose. But yeah, that's very nice. One of the criticisms with the first series of dolls was that their hip joints were very loose. They have sorted that out with these. So they've got pretty strong hip joints now, so they're not loose at all. They've also got a twist in the waist, which the original ones did have as well. Well, the first wave of these dolls had as well. So yeah, so the legs will move around quite well, and then we have knee joints, and we've also got ankle joints as well. So you do get quite a lot of posability with these dolls, which is great, because obviously it makes it more fun to pose them and play with them. It's also very good for photographs as well, because, you know, if you're like trying to take pictures of dolls and they are very static, it isn't very easy, and you feel like you're taking the same picture basically just with different backdrops over and over again. I certainly found that when I was trying to sort of photograph fashionistas a lot, in that you basically got like very limited posability, and you know, it is basically just like, here's the same picture again, but there's something else behind them. But so that is really good that they had good posability. So yeah, with each of these dolls you get a little magazine which is geared towards the particular doll. So we have like quizzes in there, and you've got about the doll. It shows you all the crafting stuff. There is also other stuff that you can download from sindyplay.co.uk. If that site is still running, I don't know. But yeah, you've got quizzes, word searches, and then basically you've got the back of the magazine is all the kind of other dolls that you can get from the series, and obviously the house is at the back there, the townhouse, which I do have, and you will see it one day, but it's still in its box. I did make sure that I had all the bits, by the way, so I have actually been through the box, making sure I've got everything that I'd need, because obviously with the line being discontinued and with the pace that I tend to open things and try and sort them out, it might be a while before the house is actually built. So yeah, so there's that, and then there's all the kind of the dolls there from the second wave as well. So that is that. She also comes with a little handbag here, which is plastic, so it can't open or anything, but it's quite a nice sort of accessory. The plastic here is quite bendy as well, which is good. Presumably she can just put it over her shoulder. There we go. So that is her with that. Her hair is very soft, by the way, so there's no product in this at all. But as I say, it is the same style as Sweet Treats was. It's just a different colour. I do really like the colour. It's a beautiful blue. It's just a shame that we didn't get any other kind of like style for the dolls. It would have been nice if we'd had ones with that sort of shorter hair or with a fringe maybe. That might have been difficult, but you know, just something a little bit different, or two pigtails or something. But anyway, she's still a very, very pretty doll. I do like her. I actually like the dress more than I thought I would. It's very nicely put together. There are raw edges on the kind of the net bit and the fabric bit there, but everything else is sewed very nicely. It does it with Velcro at the back. And we have the Sindy label here on the side, which is always a nice touch with a little S on there. So that is party time. So here is Music Star. Music Star, I think, was probably the doll that people were looking forward to the most. I think because her hair is very nice, because it's very kind of curly. It's kind of a honey blonde. It almost feels a bit sort of like, it's kind of got like peach overtones in it, because it's that sort of blonde, but with touches of kind of a very sort of light browny colour. But it almost feels like it could be like a peachy colour as well. We've got this interesting bit at the front where we have plaits which go over the crown of the head and down the back, and then it kind of just sort of like becomes part of the back bit, which is interesting. It's nice that they were trying to do something a bit different, at least with this one. She has a very nice face. She's got little freckles over her nose. They do all have the same face mould. This one has green eyes and brown eyebrows and a sort of a light pink lip there. If we go further down, she's wearing a little top here. Again, we've got lots of sort of ribbon shoulder straps there. We've got sort of like a patchwork effect here. I actually quite like what they dressed her in. It's a bit sort of hippie-ish, which I do quite like, and a bit boho-y. So yeah, this is kind of like a bodice sort of top there. It comes down into a point at the front there. The back, we basically just got Velcro. And then we have these sort of jeans, which are a bit sort of flower powery. So we've got this sort of flower motif on the side here. It's actually on both sides. And they do look like jeans. The fabric is actually very soft, so I'm presuming, you know, it's not a denim material at all, but it does look like denim, which is quite cute. We've then got on her feet these pink sneakers, which again, they're not like a new design for this wave. We've had these before, but in different colours. But they're fine. You know, they kind of are simple, and you'll be able to put them with other things as well. So that is her. So her hair, yeah, so her hair is very curly at the back. Again, there's no product in it as far as I can tell. It was quite flat when it came out of the box. I did try to sort of zhuzh it up a bit. But yeah, it might need a little bit of care. But it is very nice. And as I say, it is quite soft. So that is her. And again, she comes with actually 2 accessories. So she's got the magazine, which is here. Again, we've got stuff that relates to her at the beginning of the book. And then we've got the dolls and stuff at the back. So that is that. She has got a pair of sunglasses. There we go. So you've got a pair of sunglasses there. Let's put them on her and we can see what she looks like. Okay, so the glasses don't seem to want to stay on her face. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong in some way. Let me know if you've got this done and whether you've been able to get the glasses on. I know in a lot of the pictures, the glasses have been shown kind of on her head. So that might be a reason because they don't work on her face. They do have quite wide faces. So I am wondering whether maybe they didn't sort of make them wide enough. But there might be a way that you can... Oh, okay, there we go. They're on. Yeah, so there she is. So they are not see-through as far as I can tell. I can't see eyes, but I suppose that's kind of okay. They don't look too sort of flat plasticky like some of them do. So this is a guitar that she comes with. So it's a very simple design. It's obviously it's kind of hollow. There's no sort of back to it, but it is quite cute, and we do have silver details on it. We've got sort of silver buttons there. We've got the fretboard, is it? That's kind of silver as well, and the strings and various sort of, you know, the holes in them. I guess that's what they're meant to be. And we've got the details of the things you would tighten for the string. And then we have got a ribbon, which basically will go over her for when she's holding it. Okay, so this is her with her guitar. I feel like it's hanging a bit low. She might be able to hold it better if it was a bit higher. So you might want to try and maybe adjust the ribbon bit on there. I am going to take these off because they do feel like they're straining her a bit. So I'm going to put all their stuff on and we'll have a final look at them. So here we go. Here are the 2 dolls together. I am very pleased I got them. Obviously, I was always going to get them. It's just it's taken me a while to unbox them. So there were 5 in this series. Obviously, this is 2 of them, and I did unbox one previously, so I still have another 2 to unbox. Let me know if you've got them. Let me know what you think of them down in the comments below. Please like the video if you've enjoyed it. Please share the video if you know anyone else who likes Sindy dolls. And also, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will see you in the next video. So until then, take care. Bye.